doing nothing different than what anybody else did. But let any one of us over here have a hair out of place. Y'all are dragging us for a fifth. Y'all pick and choose who y'all want to hold accountable, which is why accountability court is a joke to me. All of y'all who are bullying right now, Alex, and yes, I'm going to use the word bully because y'all really have the nerve to say that this girl is attacking y'all because she said she felt unsafe because a grown man was threatening a gala that she was attending. Y'all are weird. Stop trying to blame that girl for people wanting refunds. Stop trying to make it seem like she trying to make folk miss their money because that is not the case. And if you got a problem with me saying it, you can at me. I don't care.
And y'all fave Tea Time had the same man that threatened an entire function that you guys were planning to go to in her box after. And this is what I was talking about. Y'all be selective outrageous. Y'all be the same person that's showing up for accountability court every week and in a space where she was flicking the bean on live. What are we doing? This is Musically. This is a children's app.
Is where are the people that are quote unquote the pillars of mess? Wait, y'all coming to any other live? Why you not coming in here?
Can I ask a quick question?
Because I fell off.
Oh, okay. Fell off, but you still be doing 1K every night, right? Got you. No, because that's apparently what falling off looks like. Really quickly, just two things. Most importantly, you want to know what hasn't fallen off? Jeanty's new album that's coming out, NJ Turnpike Volume 2. What you need to do is go pre-order that. That's what you need to do, or else you will fall off. Your leg, your wig, your
consistently again, guys. We are crowdfunding for mutual aid for a black woman who is currently in need. If you send $1, $2, $5 to the Cash App, whatever you could donate, that would help move the Cash App goal. It is way too many of y'all ain't here for us to just be sitting at 75K likes. Let's get up to 150K likes. Let's get these shares up. We should be at 1,000 shares. What's up, Roses? What's up, Thorns? I see y'all coming through with the raid. That's what I'm talking about.
Give me a second. I'm gonna let you in, Ev. Just say in the request real quick. I want to make sure everybody in the box.
Messy people. Who is seeing these design? Is this messy people?
No, she said she was affected by that side of TikTok. She wanted to talk.
I do have a good question. This was the second question that I wanted to pose, right? For me personally, because I do not like the MessyTok girls as a whole. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you and keep it a stack with you. I feel like the vast majority of y'all make financial gain off of the interpersonal traumas of black people, indigenous people, and other peoples of color. And that's always been weird to me. But, right, I understand that everybody hosts their panels and platforms differently, and it's not really my place to speak on another person's panel. But, I just want to know, why is it that y'all think that you can just, talk about someone without end, run your lives for 5 days a week talking about somebody, running your mouth, saying whatever, doing whatever, etc., etc., etc. And then when they get mad at you and they clock your tea, then they're the bad person. Then they're the person that needs to be held accountable, etc., etc., etc. Just because they host debates. Just because I host debates doesn't mean I have to be okay with you treating me disrespectfully. Just because I host debates doesn't mean I have to be comfortable with you slandering my name all across the internet. And however I choose to respond, right now, each individual across Debate Talk has their own different premises, perspectives, and beliefs when it comes to their stances and how they respond to disrespect, right? But if a person responds to you and goes, you know what, F you, and cusses you out and cusses out every member of your lineage, you can't be surprised. But most importantly, I think it's really weird that y'all will then try and connect the rest of us into it and be like, oh, because this person did this, then you must shut up. I think it's dumb and it makes my head hurt. And I think that y'all could do so much better. Right? You could do so much better. If MessyTok was just a little bit more organized, y'all could be a real, substantive PR sentiment. Y'all could cover different lives that take place all over the duration of TikTok so that people can be aware of what's tea when they're not able to watch lives. But instead, you choose to utilize your space to spread vitriol and hate and violence and anti-blackness and ignorance. And that kind of makes my head hurt. No shade, though. Love y'all down.
Just wanted to say, I don't understand, y'all be the same ones. If I say something, now it's, oh my God, you so bitter, you're long-winded, all y'all do is cry, wah, wah, wah. But Jeanty co-signed what I said. I didn't see none of that in the comments when he literally just sat here and said he agreed with me last night.
I stand on
But when
it.
I start name dropping y'all faves, y'all start feeling like y'all being held accountable because y'all gonna keep saying in them spaces. I never said leave MessyTok alone, but for when Bray King come up here trying to critique debate talk, it was a little bit confusing for me. You understand? He was literally just on live calling a woman a monster, a black woman a monster, and said she's big enough to cover the whole sun.
Oh.
And you're critiquing how we interact with bigotry. You guys are not serious over there. Please.
I think if you're talking about the him and Dime situation, she did call him the F word. So
I don't know her. I don't know what they got going on over there. What I'm saying is,
I was about to tell you, Sky. Yeah, Dime.
but what I'm saying is, it don't matter. We the way he's critiquing how we interact with racist white people, who's literally blatantly being racist to us. So that's not valid.
You can't critique our response to racist white people and then think we're not going to critique your response to a homophobic person because I could care less. Right? Let's be equal. Let's be clear. Y'all want to hold us to the fire for what we do? Well, let's hold everybody.
Hold on, Reezy. No, it doesn't matter if she's in the community or not. You're not a queer black man. You're not supposed to be saying the F slur, period.
Right.
That's for queer black men. We can say that. You know why I say it so many times and don't get canceled? Because we've reclaimed it. We can say that. She's not a queer black man. She's a queer black woman. So she should not in any way, shape, or form say that. Whoever said it didn't say it. Okay. All right. She didn't say it. Cool. Let's get that out the way. She didn't say it. Cool. She didn't say it. So I'll make this disclaimer right now. It doesn't matter if you are a queer black woman or not. You should not be saying the F slur. I mean, if you're going to say it, say it. I can't control you. You want to be homophobic, you want to be labeled homophobic, that's on you. I don't care. You get what I'm saying? But historically, you're not supposed to be saying that. That is for black queer men to say. We've reclaimed that.
My thing is, don't critique how we respond to bigotry if that's how you're responding to black women, whether they're being bigots or not. And this is my thing. I be seeing a lot of y'all have an opinion on debate spaces, and I watch how y'all interact with other people, and it's actually and like I said, when I started to break Kane's face, I think it's laughable. It's absolutely laughable. It's literally laughable.
Oh, giggle, funny, snort.
Yes. If this is not hilarious to you guys, like the nerve, I think that's insane. And this is why I said in Tea Time Live, y'all need to stop hosting space about anti-blackness, black issues, any of these things, because you guys are unequipped. You guys do not know how to hold space with nothing but Jerry Springer shows. That's what you guys are equipped to do. We come over there, we start glitching because we don't know whether to correct somebody or get into it.
But saying slow is suddenly okay.
I never said it was okay. I literally said, whoa,
no one's going to shut me up. All y'all can do is complain on a live about it. All y'all can do is host a live and say, King Jeanty 1989 called somebody slow. Bitch and complain for 12 hours, and then the next week people are going to forget about it. Who's going to beat me up? Who's going to put a bullet in me? Nobody. You can have your opinion. You can feel the type of way about it. It's okay. It's okay to feel a way about it. But if that's how I feel, that's how I feel. No one's going to beat me up, bro. Nobody in the chat, nobody in the box, nobody. Everyone is allowed to feel how they feel. If you guys feel that I'm this, that, and the third about it, that's fine. But what you're not going to do is make me do anything. That's not going to happen. Go ahead, C&D.
Cause I'll give you a wedgie.
Shut up. Go ahead, C&D.
Hey everybody, I had came up just because I heard what you said, Jeanty, and that about the doxing, and that's how I've actually found your page or found out who you were a long time ago. Was somebody, I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to. Anyway, I'm sure you'll know who I'm talking about. You did a battle with somebody, and somebody started doxing the lady who you did the battle with, and it was just a whole bunch of bullcrap. So that's how I found out. And I personally, I'm all over TikTok. I'm on the debate side. I watch everybody. I don't know, my algorithm probably all messed up. But I feel like, to me, on the messy side, it's gotten to the point where it is freaking ridiculous. Like, some things I just feel like some stuff you shouldn't touch. Like putting out people background, where they live, where their kids go to school. Going to their house, filming their homes, sending pictures of their house and their kids stuff and their husband, like all that kind of stuff is getting to, that is just a little bit much. And then whenever you go to contact somebody about it, if people say, oh, you can press charge, you can do this. Well, that's a very thin line from what I was told. It's not like you just walk up, you file a police report, and that's it. It's a very thin line because it is social media. So that's what I came up to say. Like, that's how I found you. And then I was like, well, that ain't cool. Like, why even put somebody's business out there for what? Because you're jealous? To me, that's what it was. But that's why I came up, because that part of it is getting ridiculous. And then, like someone else said, if you're a mod for somebody, then you get touched. Somebody put out one of our mods' health information. Like, who does that? So this here is just getting ridiculous. So when she did it as a response to something that somebody did to her. Like, you that's like a double standard. Again, another double standard. And so it is getting to the point where it is getting pretty bad. And I can definitely say that because I didn't know who Jeanty was, period. I was at a battle of somebody else, and then that happened.
That's
And
crazy.
not once, I want to say it happened twice. So that's ridiculous. That's all. Y'all have a good day.
I think it's crazy to me that people wanted to create court period when we were getting DOX 2 years ago. Like, nobody held court then. Nobody wanted to end things there, right? Like, people found amusement. You got to echo, Eric. People found amusement in seeing the three of us get dragged consistently, and then when people found out who our friends were mutual, they also dragged y'all into it too. Let me also say this too. When y'all have an issue with me, stop bringing Genty's name up, because Jeanty has nothing to do with what I do. When I be in other stuff on TikTok, he's not with me. I'm by myself, solo dolo. If Derek or Alex is not in the box, I'm in there by myself, fighting for my life that he did not send me over to do. He doesn't even be up early, 6 o'clock in the morning, the way I be up early in the morning, crack of dawn. So I don't know what's this weird obsession. Y'all keep linking me with him. Yes, we've been through a lot together. I wholeheartedly understand that. Stop bringing him up, because then y'all use that as an opportunity to then bring up his kids, which I feel is weird. Like, y'all already know. And then it be the people with kids talking about people with kids and their children. Y'all have kids. Like, I could never talk about someone